The amount of...
I'm done. You ride bikes all the time.
No, but... Yeah, but you told me yesterday that you'd done like 1,000 miles on the treadmill in the last month and 15 hours on the...
Talking shit! For fuck's sake, Johnny!
I don't think I've been ever so happy to see a bit of tarmac. That last section was pretty gnarly. It got a few of our temperatures quite high, so now we need the airflow on these open kind of roads. Absolutely enjoyed that last section though. Just what I needed. This is actually quite nice and flowy. I'm enjoying this. It's a little bit different. They're not exactly roads. They're not tracks. Don't know what you'd call them. Well, actually it might be a road, but there's a car. You wouldn't get any road like this in England, no? Ah. Swinging it about, all these twisties on knobblies, it's great fun. Oh. Took him on the outside, stood up. Careful, careful. Don't want to do a Neil or Grant. Not sure if I mentioned, but Grant broke his leg about 2 months before we came here. Neil had broke his hand at Wales in the summer. Like Tyson Fury said, you can't go swimming without getting wet. But I don't want to get wet if I can help it. It's always in the back of my mind. Last thing anyone needs is an injury. You've all got families. But this is just, I don't know, it encourages you. It makes you feel alive. I think we got another puppy hands about. Keep seeing Grant clenching his fist and shaking his hand. Really enjoying it. It's just a bit of flowing. What was I thinking? It's just a good long flowing section. Enjoyable. I love the feeling I get stood on the pegs, just zipping around corners, giving it a little squirt here and there through this sort of built up area. It's quite a nice feeling. Especially when you've been in the mountains for most of the day or in some sort of waterworks. And then straight on some off-roading and fill your lungs up with dust again. And your eyeballs. In fact, everything is filled with dust. I had a bit of a bloodshot eye last night. Not sure why, because I don't actually recall getting anything in my eye. An obvious thing in my eye. Just dust. Oh, we got some mountain goats. I don't actually know what noise a goat makes. Like a sheep, isn't it? Just a desert sheep.
Alrighty. Choose your poison.
Oh, which one's a nice one to start with? That one?
4x4 trail there, right hand side, but it's deep sand. You've got to get speed early, keep it nailed all the way.
That'd be second, easy, wouldn't it? Not third. I see.
Yeah, just good speed and good power, because the split second you shut off, you're going to sink in and stop. Jimmy, give us a line on that one, fella.
Yum, 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 yum. I got another hill climb. No one else wants to do them though. Baz keeps getting in my way. Bastard. Motherfucker. I must have done that 6 times, I reckon. It's so deep with sand, I tell you what, the bike struggles. And
Oh yeah, I ain't even playing on that. Once I get to the end of the day like this, I think I've done the day. I've been panicky. Start the day, I don't want to do it, and at the end of the day, it's just a sweet spot in the middle where I'm a twat. Right through the day, I just passed. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean now. I don't want to injure myself or get my bike to the side. Okay. I need a drink, that's hard work. What another great experience with the Adventure Rider Centre with Baz and Kaz. Great 2 days of riding, I got no complaints. We've had a few falls, but no one's injured, so that's a bonus. And we're heading back to HQ now. Hopefully, we'll get there all unscathed. I've got to say, if you ever feel like doing anything like this, I totally recommend this lot. I mean, they're not like the big commercial groups where there's 15, 20 people in a group with all levels and all having to do the same stuff. It's a small, tight group, and they cater for your skill set. Although we're a little bit mixed here, but most people are quite competent. There's no real novice in our group. They've all ridden and ride. This is winding down time now. Just sit down, relax, and enjoy the views. Gliding, little squirt on that 2-stroke. Oh yeah, before I forget, the other bikes that people have been riding, the 4-strokes, they're 300cc Shercos. And I had to go on one. Did feel a little bit, well, I thought they were 450s, so I had a bit of a surprise. Obviously when I opened it up, I thought, this don't feel like a 450. Oh yeah, here we are. Nearly made it back now, safe and sound. Come on, Johnny. Last 10 metres. And yeah, safe. Alright. Yeah, all safe, no injuries.
Good day.
Well done, John. Another one bites the dust.
Nice work.
Well done.
Thank you. Oh,
Well done, Grant.
good stuff, Tom. All safe and sound.
Yes.
Nice one, Grant. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Nice to see you all.
How are you doing?
Yeah, that was brilliant. Whew. Safe and sound, here we are.